Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a huge amount of empties to share with you. So kick back, grab a cup of coffee, grab a snack, get comfortable, get into your favorite pajamas, grab a Red Bull. You'll need to stay up for a little bit. All right, so I am not going to chatter. I am going to show you what's in here because I don't want to be here for 9.5 hours. All right, I'm just gonna pull things out. This is not in any specific order. They're all just kind of in my basket here. But really quickly, as I said, I just wasn't gonna chatter. I wanted to show you this really cute bin that I found for my empties. I think it's really sweet. It's cute. It actually matches our couches. We have these like throws that go over our couches that look just like this, same color and everything. So I thought that was kind of cool that it matched. All right, so I actually got that at Target for maybe $5, $6, $7. I can't exactly remember. But it's actually perfect size to hold my empties, and then I kind of just wait until it fills up, and then I go ahead and film. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. All right. First thing that I have here is from Tiffany Candles, now known as Scarlet Rose, as most of you guys already know. This is Strawberry White Cake, and this was a 3-pack of teddy bears. I love this scent. She's actually the person, well, the vendor that got me into these strawberry white cake scents, birthday cake, or like the happy birthday scent, strawberry jam scents in general. I love this. This was amazing. I did use one full teddy bear for every time that I melted. I don't cut them in half or anything. And that was definitely a 10 out of 10% throw. I would absolutely buy more. And then I also finished a 3-pack in Serendipity. This was her scallop tarts. I don't think she makes these 3-packs anymore. I don't exactly know. I haven't been following recently, but I should because I really do like their wax. So this is in Serendipity. I love her Serendipity. It's creamy, it's sweet, it's like candy-like almost. I love it. Amazing. This was also 10 out of 10. Tiffany Candles, well, Scarlet Rose, works in pretty much all of my warmers. She works in 18, 24, 25, light bulb, hot plate, tea light even. I can get a good throw from her wax in any of my warmers. Also 10 out of 10. All right, I also finished a bag in Elm Street. These labels are all like this. Some of them I can't even read what they were, which is kind of a bummer. So I kind of had to just guess, and I wrote the labels on myself besides this one. This was already empty. But this is Elm Street. There's no specific scent description for this. I think it's like a secret blend that they created. To me, it's fall. It's absolutely fall. This was in the fall sampler. To me, it kind of smells like candied. It's sweet. It's creamy. I want to say there's caramel in it, maybe candy corn. I'm trying to think of maybe a pumpkin something or other. I honestly don't know. I am not good at trying to figure out what scents they are. But this was my absolute favorite in the entire fall sampler. I still have 2 tarts of this scent left. I've been hoarding them until I'll be able to get more. But I don't think they sell that one until it's like fall time. But I really loved that one. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10 for scent throw. And then from Candles from the Keeping Room, I did Homespun Sugar Cookie. This one surprised me. This did surprisingly well for how light of a scent it was, and it kind of mingled in with some of my other samples that I got from Candles from the Keeping Room. But once I melted it, I used a 24-watt hot plate. It did really, really well. It's a sweet sugar cookie scent. It kind of smelled like marshmallow or maybe like a Vanilla Bean Noel or something. I loved this scent. I would absolutely buy more of it. This was the only one that I had. I do not have any more of that scent. So that was my first and I guess last time trying it, unless I'm able to get more from Candles in the Keeping Room. Alright, I finished up a 6-pack from that Small Good Shop in pink peppermint, straight to the point, pink sugar, peppermint, super, super strong. I like using that Small Good Shop in 18-watt and 24-watt warmers, but they also work really well in tea lights and light bulbs from my experience. I've also tried her wax in a low wattage warmer. I think it was a 12 or maybe a 13-watt. It was one of the new Glade ones. I can't remember. Like, I'm sure you guys know which one it is. It's a very low wattage. Worked really well, too. So, again, her wax works well for me and everything. Alright, I tried Midnight Daydream Birthday Creme Brulee Streusel Cake. Creme Brulee Birthday Cake and Cinnamon Streusel Cake. Okay, so I have noticed I do not like creme brulee. I don't know if it's just his oil or maybe if it's others. It gives off a weird chocolatey, kind of like a Cupcakes at Tiffany's kind of scent. There's really only one person that I like cupcakes at Tiffany's from. I really don't like it from anybody else. And it kind of was giving me that sense of, I don't know, it's giving me that vibe. And I actually put this, the reason I melted this was because I wanted to try his wax in my 25-watt light bulb warmer, because I've tried it once and it didn't work great for me, but I was like, I gotta be doing something wrong. Like, his wax works so well in the 24-watt warmers. I really want to try again in the 25-watt. So I picked out a scent that I didn't love just in case it didn't throw well for me, and it just so happened to be this scent, and it threw amazing. So I was like, okay, figures, like the scent that I don't like was really well. But it was definitely a 10 out of 10% throw. So if you like those types of scents, you will like that one. And I did try a couple more here in my 25-watt. You'll see them at some point. I don't know when, but some point. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. So this is Pink Swizzle Cake from that Small Good Shop. I'm doing this actually right now in my 18-watt Yankee warmer because I had added a warmer in the bathroom, and I just wanted to add another warmer just so I can get through some things a little bit faster. So I've been doing a lot of pink peppermint, matte, or like apple, lavender, spearmint, etc., etc. The reason I chose this one for the bathroom is because there's peppermint in it. So again, it's like a pink peppermint scent. You get a little bit of cake in there, but not much of it. It's throwing really well though. I gave it 10 out of 10 for scent throw. Okay, from Super Tarts, I finished the Morning Monster, combining Starbucks, fresh roasted coffee, sweet butterbrickle, and creamy cheesecake. So this was one of my all-time favorite coffee scents from Super Tarts. I did repackage all of my clamshells into these bags here because they were just mingling together. The clamshells were getting really, really soft. Some of them were even breaking apart. So I just repackaged them. I got nothing from this, which made me so sad. But it didn't really smell like much on cold. It kind of just smelled like everything that it was sitting next to in my bin. So I didn't have high hopes for it. Unfortunately, it let me down. I got nothing from that. Okay, from Wax Workshop, vanilla wafers and cherry almond marshmallow cream. I loved this scent on cold. It was absolutely amazing, but when I melted it, I didn't get anything. There was 2 circles in here, and it was probably maybe an ounce altogether. I threw both of them in my warmer. Normally, I only melt 1, but I figured since it was a lighter scent to use 2. I don't know if that just ruined my chances of getting a decent throw, but I got absolutely nothing. Maybe I should have only melted 1. I don't know. Maybe it was just too much, and that's why nothing came of it, but I didn't get anything from that. From Sniff My Tarts, I did Pink Sugar. This came in my sampler. This was poured June 2019, so this month, obviously. I didn't know if things needed to cure or not, so I went ahead and melted this just to see. It threw really, really well. I really liked it a lot. Just your all day, everyday pink sugar scent. Nothing crazy special about it. It threw very, very well. I did it in the 24-watt Ashland warmer, and I would give it a 10 out of 10. And I'd like to say I'd repurchase it, but I don't think I'm repurchasing anymore from Super Tart or from Sniff My Tarts. Sorry. So that's that. Okay, I finished a Whipsy cake from Nana Makes Sense in strawberry pineapple cake. I really like this scent. I am getting more and more into pineapple lately. I like it mixed with strawberry, and I like it mixed with coconut, things like that. This was poured February of this month, so it was nice and cured. I really liked it. I would give it maybe an 8 out of 10 for a scent throw. I used my, what warmer did I use? I used the 18-watt. Yeah, the 18-watt Yankee warmer, and I liked it. It was good. I would probably melt more of it. Okay, also from Nana Makes Sense, I did Cupcakes at Tiffany's and Strawberry Passion. I really like my mom's Cupcakes at Tiffany's scent because it's not super, super heavy on that weird chocolate note, and it's a lot more toned down. So for this, I mostly smelled the Strawberry Passion, but you do get the Cupcakes at Tiffany's in there as well. It was a really nice, yummy Strawberry Passion. I think Strawberry Passion is my favorite strawberry scent that she has, and I would definitely get more of that one. Okay, I also did Rainbow Melts, Cotton Candy, and Marshmallow Crispy. I loved this. I'm getting more and more into cotton candy lately. I just think it's a really fun scent to melt. It's creamy, it's sugary, it's sweet. I absolutely loved this one. I wish she was making more of these Rice Krispie Treat samplers because I would buy 10 of them. Oh my goodness, it's so, so, so good. But I needed to melt this because I don't know. I'm assuming Rainbow Melts wax is fine over a year. but I kind of just wanted to get it out of the way just because they have been sitting there for a bit, so I wanted to melt those crispy treats. Okay, from Up the Creek, I did deep fried apples. I loved this scent. Like I told you guys, again, I'm getting more and more into apple scents. Baked apples. I love cinnamon apples, like the fall apples, apple cider, etc., etc. This was amazing. So this is like a true Macintosh. Just picked it from the tree. It reminds me of going apple picking with my son. That's exactly what this smells like. I loved this. I would definitely repurchase it, and it was like very, very strong. It was definitely like a 12 out of 10 for throw wise. Okay, from a crafty barista, I did smoked vanilla bean, a deliciously rustic fragrance that blends smoke and sweet vanilla bean. I loved smoked vanilla scents. I'm figuring out, and this was amazing. This was like a little mustache scent, or a mustache shape. I'm sorry. This was so good. It's sweet, it's smoky, it smells a lot like tobacco, but like with vanilla. It smells like a tobacco vanilla scent. I would definitely give this maybe an 8 out of 10 for throw, but I don't really want it to be any more stronger just because it's very masculine, and those scents can definitely be overbearing, I've figured. So I really liked this one. I would definitely repurchase it. From Rainbow Melts, I did Gooey Caramel Cider Crispy. I loved this one as well. Again, cider scents have been my jam lately. I know it's not fall, but I love melting fall scents all year round just because they're comforting to me. It reminds me of being a little girl, and fall was always my favorite season. My mom would do so many different things with us when we were little. So any fall scent reminds me of like my childhood, which is just comforting to me. I loved this. It's a good take on cider, just to add a little bit of caramel and marshmallow to it. I think it was a really unique scent. It was a 10 out of 10 for a throw, and I would definitely buy more of that one. From Vintage Chic Scents, I finished up cream cheese, or strawberry cream cheese vanilla wafers. So this was poured April of last year. So this is well over a year. Okay, so the first 3 times that I melted this, because this was a big rose that I had cut into fourths. The first time I tried an 18 watt, I believe, and I got nothing, or very, very little. And then the other 2 times I tried it, nothing. And then I tried my new Party Light warmer that is a 14 watt, and I tried it in that one because someone said that her wax works well in low wattage warmers, and I got nothing again. So I would not repurchase that one. From A Crafty Barista, I did donuts at the Apple Orchard, warm sweet cinnamon donuts, and freshly pressed apple cider. This is so good. So this is completely different from some other apple scents that she has, like apple pickin', and I think there was a couple other ones that had like the same kind of apple oil to them. This was totally, totally different. This is like sweet cinnamon, fresh baked apples, just pulled them from the oven. Oh my god, I want to eat it because it smells amazing. This was a 10 out of 10% throw as well. I really want to go back in right now and get some more of it, but I'm trying so hard not to buy. I did place a small order with a new to me vendor, like I said in my last video, and I'm trying to, like, that's going to be it for a while, or at least I'm trying to. My birthday is next month, so unless I get something as a gift, then, or, you know, if I get money to spend or something, then that's really going to be it until maybe August. That's really what I'm going for, but we'll see. Okay, from Nana Makes Sense, I did Butter Brickle and Bear Claws. I'm pretty sure I reviewed this the other day, and I really love this Butter Brickle scent. It's so good. Again, I couldn't really smell the Bear Claws, but the Butter Brickle was a 10 out of 10. It was super, super strong. I used 20 watt Glade warmers, and it worked really well for me. Okay. From Whiffwix, I did some coffee cider. I've reviewed this before. This is coffee and apple cider. Really, really love this scent. I'd probably give it like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 for a scent throw. I like to use Whiffwix in higher wattage warmers, so I'll use it in 24 watt and 25 watt light bulb. But someone did say that Whiffwix works really well in the lower wattage warmers as well, so I'm going to give that a try next time. Nana Makes Sense Happy Birthday Pink Sugar. So this is her happy birthday like cake scent and pink sugar. I really loved this one as well. This was also poured in February of this year, so lots of good time to cure. and I really liked it. I would definitely get more of that one as well. Okay, from Simo, I did Cashmere and Cedar. I actually did this one last night in the bathroom. So basically what I was trying to go for was I was trying to get comfortable. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I was trying to see if Simo would work well in lower wattage warmers. So I tried an 18 watt in the bathroom, and this actually performed really well. I do prefer Simo wax. I mean, I don't know if it was just this scent or if in general, but as of right now, I do prefer Simo in my higher wattage 24 and 25 watts, but I loved this scent. So again, I was trying to find a scent that I didn't really love to test it out so I wouldn't be upset if it didn't throw, but I actually really love this scent, and it was such a surprise to me. So again, melt things that you don't think you love just in case, because you might love it. I love this scent. I want more of it. I would give it an 8 out of 10% though. It's like, I didn't even describe the scent, but it's like perfumey and feminine, but I can also smell like a bit of masculine cologne. It's really unique and different from anything that I have. So that worked really well for me. I really love it. I'm getting more of it. End of story. Okay, from Nana Makes Sense, I did sugar corn pudding and zucchini bread, again from February. I did this in 3 different warmers. I had it going all at once. I did 20 watt Glades and a main stain warmer. I'm not exactly sure what wattage it is, but if I had to guess, I would say it's lower wattage, so maybe like an 18, or not an 18, but like a 13 or a 14. I'm not exactly sure, but it worked really well in all of those warmers. You can mostly smell the zucchini bread just because her zucchini bread is so strong, but you do smell the sugar corn pudding as well. I would give it a 10 out of 10% though. It threw really well for me. From Midnight Daydream, I did zucchini bread birthday cake. This is really yummy. I loved this one. This is like creamy birthday cake and zucchini. They're both really creamy. It's bakery, it's in your face, it's a little bit salty smelling, if you guys kind of understand, but it's so good. I loved this. I would get a huge bag of that. 10 out of 10% throw, absolutely would buy more. Okay, from Woofwix, I did Doughboy. I can't exactly remember what is in here. I think it's like, I honestly don't know. I'm pretty sure there's pie crust because she puts pie crust in everything. But it smells kind of cinnamony. I can't get much out of here, but I remember it smelling a little bit cinnamony. It's a little bit weak. I would probably give it maybe a 6 out of 10. Would I repurchase it? Maybe just to have a kind of like, I don't know, like a weaker throwing wax, I would say. Like if I'm not in the mood for something super strong, I'd reach for that one. I do really like it. I'm sorry I don't know the scent description, but I'll try to find it for you. Okay. Get my hair off of this because my hair is literally everywhere. Okay, from Midnight Daydream, Brown Sugar Waffle Cone Twinkies. So this was the first time I've ever tried this scent, and I loved it. It's really good. You definitely smell the brown sugar, which is nice because a lot of the time when I buy brown sugar scents and it's just mixed in with other things, I can never ever smell it. I can smell the brown sugar in here. It's really good. I liked the waffle cone part. The waffle cone stands out a lot. I didn't get much Twinkies. I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10% throw. It wasn't incredibly strong, but it's still noticeable when you walked in the room, and I would definitely get more of it. From Nana Makes Sense, Cupcakes at Tiffany's Strawberry Passion. We already went through this. Good scent throw, good scent. I really like it. From Nana Makes Sense, I did raisin bread and butter. So I actually did not love this scent on cold, and my sister was like, it's really good when you melt it. I didn't like it on cold either. Just try it. So I tried it in the Party Light warmer. I put it in a room all by itself just because it was my first time trying that warmer. So I would just put it in a closed room and shut the door just to see how it would do. The scent actually performed really well to my surprise. I really didn't think it was going to be all that great and it's such a low wattage warmer, but it did. So I do like this scent warmed up. I don't love it just because it is pretty spicy. It's spicy. I mean, that's basically all it really is spicy. You get a little bit of a dough note in the background. It's nice. It's fine. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. But cinnamon just really is not my preference. Okay, from Midnight Daydream, I did How You Doin', which is vanilla sandalwood and glazed donuts. I did this in the bedroom. Again, trying out that 25 watt light bulb. I love this scent on cold. I love it on warm. It's masculine. The vanilla sandalwood is super cologne-y. And that's basically all I got. I didn't get any glazed donuts. I did get like a sweet note to it, which is maybe the glazed donuts, but vanilla sandalwood is kind of sweet in my opinion. So I don't really know what that was, but I would give it a 10 out of 10 for scent throw. I absolutely loved it, and I would get more. From Woofwix, I did Surf's Pup, which is salty sea air. I want to say marshmallow, strawberry, coconut, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. But I love this scent. I've melted it, I think, twice now, and then I have a whole 3-ounce cup in it. I love it. It is such a good scent. The salty sea air is really nice, and then you get the strawberry. And I want to say there's coconut in there, but I don't know. I smell coconut. I could be wrong, but that's what it smells like to me. This was definitely a 10 out of 10 for scent throw. All like beach night dupes, I always get good throws from. From Simo, I did Butter Brickle. Awesome, awesome, awesome Butter Brickle scent. It is so, so good. So Sunny Scents still has my heart when it comes to Butter Brickle. I love Nana Make Sense Butter Brickle as well. Simo is really good, but I have to say Sunny Scents is my favorite. But Simo did amazing. Sweet, sweet, sweet Butter Brickle scent. It's gooey, it's syrupy, it's sticky. I absolutely loved it. I would buy more of it. 10 out of 10 for scent throw. From Salt Melt and Melts, I did Birthday Carnival, Funnel Cake, Birthday Cake, and Cotton Candy. I did this in the bedroom in a 25-watt light bulb just because I wanted to test it out in different warmers because I'm not a huge, I don't know a lot of Salt Melt and Melts. This is the only stuff that I have that I got from Amanda in a random act of kindness, so I loved this scent. It's mostly cotton candy and birthday cake. I don't smell much funnel cake, but on warm throw, you mostly just get cotton candy and that's it. But it's so good. She has a really awesome cotton candy scent, and it lasted a really long time. I normally don't tell people how long my wax lasts just because I don't leave it long enough to see how long it's going to last because I transfer things out like it's my job. But it lasted a really long time because I actually had it in overnight, and I could still smell it the next morning. Okay, from Midnight Daydream, I did Zucchini Noel Twinkies. Really good scent. I just love his zucchini. Again, it has like a salty note to it. It's warm, it's bakery, it's so, so, so good. I smell the Vanilla Bean Noel. Again, didn't get much Twinkies, but 10 out of 10 for throw. I wanted to say it's your everyday zucchini Noel scent, but it's not because his zucchini bread is so different, but it's amazing, 10 out of 10. From Midnight Daydream, I did Midnight Cafe, Caramel Latte, Glazed Churro Donut, and Marshmallow Fluff. This is my all-time favorite coffee scent that he carries. It is amazing. I know I've reviewed this before, but it's like cinnamon, it's sweet, it's creamy, it's like bitter coffee, but not super bitter because you smell the sweetness and everything else that's like bringing it out. The marshmallow tones it down a little bit. Oh my god, it's just like really complex for a coffee scent. I loved it. I would obviously repurchase that one. Also from Midnight Daydream, I did strawberry bread donut, strawberry bread dough, sweet strawberry jam, and sweet bread dough. I don't know why I just read that scent description, but his strawberry scent is amazing. It's definitely a strawberry jam. It's not like a fresh picked strawberry. There's no greenery note to it. To me, I mostly just smell strawberry, which was fine for me. I really like that scent. I love his strawberry scents. I wish he would make a strawberry sampler because I would buy it in a heartbeat, and that was also a 10 out of 10 for scent throw. Okay, I did Spice Strudel and Coffee from Nana Makes Sense. This was poured for March. I had to think March. Again, so plenty of time to cure. I love this scent. I know other vendors are starting to carry it as well. I can see why. It's amazing. It's like, how do I explain it? It's like Bear Claws meets Dunk My Donut from Rose Girls meets coffee. That's what this smells like. It's amazing. I love it. It's one of my favorite scents that she has. 10 out of 10 for throw. So good. Okay, also from Midnight Daydream, zucchini butter brickle cookie scoop bread, zucchini cupcake, Danish butter cookies, and ice cream scoop bread. I don't know why I had such a hard time saying that, but this is amazing as well. Again, his zucchini is always the first to stand out when it's in like it's a zucchini blend. Zucchini is always the first thing to stand out to me. I do get the Danish butter cookies, but I don't really get much else. It's really good on cold. Basically, with his stuff, what you get on cold is what you're going to get on warm. So I don't really need to go into it like, oh, this is what it smells like on cold. This is what it smells like on warm. It is what it is. Straight to the point for the most part. 10 out of 10 for throw. Love his zucchini. Will always love his zucchini. Is what it is. Okay. I feel like I did a lot of need to make sense. Okay. Candied apple cotton candy. So this is candied apple, which is a Macintosh apple, and then her cotton candy. I'm assuming the candied apple is like that red stuff, that red sticky stuff that goes around like candy apples. I don't exactly know what that is. Yes, I am almost 25 years old. And I don't know what that stuff is. But this is amazing. Her cotton candy scent is really, really strong cotton candy, like super in your face cotton candy. And then with the Mac apple, this was so good. I did this in the Mainstays warmer. Again, I don't know what wattage it is. I would assume 13, 14. But this was so strong. Like, so strong. I almost had to turn it off just because it was so strong. Like, this really surprised me. But I would melt it again. So good. But next time, I think I'm going to cut it in half. Okay, from the Melted Mousse, which is a new to me vendor, I actually want to give away from the Melted Mousse, which is why I have a couple of these. It was a Valentine's Day sampler. I don't know why I never hauled it, but I didn't. So this is Cupid's Wings. I forgot what was in here. I had all the scent descriptions written down, but I forgot. I believe this was the peppermint one. Yes, so this was the peppermint one. Okay, so this was like buttermint candy mixed with something. That's really all I remember from the scent description, but I did this in the bedroom in the 25 watt, and it was decent. I would give it maybe like a 6 out of 10. I could definitely smell it, but it wasn't like, oh my goodness. So this was really good. I will try the Melted Mousse in the future. I do have a couple more things to try from them, and then I'll make my final judgment. Okay. From Up the Creek, I did strawberry buttercream zucchini. This is one of my favorite scents. I've hauled it before. I've talked about it before. I just really, really like her strawberry zucchini scent. Again, she has that like salty, sweet zucchini bread scent. And then mixed with that strawberry buttercream, it's just something else. It's so good. One of my favorites. I would definitely repurchase it. Okay, again, Nana makes sense. Spice strudel and coffee. Already talked about this. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Would melt it again. From L3, I did Mallow Fireside Coffee Bean French Vanilla. I talked about this in my non-empties video. Love it. I need more of it. And I really like L3's wax. What's the word? Wax formula. It's super, super soft, but it's not so soft that it's like sticky. It's soft enough to cut through, and it doesn't like crumble everywhere. I love this. This is such a good take on like Marshmallow Fireside to add coffee bean and French vanilla. Oh my god, so good. Did it in the bedroom, would absolutely repurchase. Also 10 out of 10. From Midnight Daydream, I did Bake Shop, fresh from the oven cookies, breads, frosting, and bakery air. So this was actually from December of last year. I think it was like my very first order that I had got this in. And this is like an apple scent. Like, I swear to God, I smell apple here, and I don't know why, because it doesn't say apple on there. But I got apple from this. So this was kind of like an apple bakery scent. Maybe it was just like mislabeled, but I really don't know. But this is really good. I'd give it an 8 out of 10 for throw, and I would maybe get more of it. Okay, a few more left. From L3, Caramel Latte Coconut Cream Pie Cupcakes at Tiffany. So I don't really love her Cupcakes at Tiffany scent. You don't get a whole lot of it, but it is noticeable. But you do smell the caramel latte and coconut cream pie, which is what I was really going for. When I had placed the order, I didn't see the Cupcakes at Tiffany's part. I just saw the first part, which is why I bought it. You do smell the Cupcakes at Tiffany's. It's there. It's noticeable, but it's not like super, super bad. I do hope in the future she just makes a caramel latte coconut cream pie. Maybe I'll request it later on, but for what it is, it was a 10 out of 10. All right, from Waffle, I did s'more coffee. So this is obviously s'mores and coffee. And this one actually really wasn't all that strong. I do really like it. I like chocolate and coffee mixed together. Like the Raven from them is amazing. But this one just wasn't really for me. I do love it on cold. On warm, it smells nice, but it's just not strong enough for me. I'd maybe give it a 4 or a 5. For me to repurchase, it needs to be at least a 6 or a 7. So leaning more towards 7. Okay, last thing I have is Loki's Den, and I don't remember what's in here. It was a sample that, yeah, this was a sample that I had gotten. I also did this in the bedroom. I loved this scent. So I don't know what's in here, but it's spicy, but it's like sweet and it's like feminine kind of. I need to find the scent description for this because it smells really familiar. Like, what is this? It reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. It's so good, though. I'm going to have to find the scent description because now this is going to bother me because this smells so familiar to me. Okay, but I would give that an 8 out of 10, and I would definitely repurchase it. So that is everything that I ended up melting. I know it's a lot. I know this was a long video. If you guys are still here, thank you so much. I've been trying so hard to melt through stuff, get stuff, you know, used up and whatnot, just so I can have some room, because as of right now, I still have no room for anything. So the new order that I got coming, like, I don't even know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to have to buy another storage unit. I didn't want to, but it is what it is. When you have an addiction, you can't help yourself. So that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.